Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. Good luck.
Hello everyone, welcome to another classic FBBL game. We have the Pear Knights and the Voxel Bows coming down at Mario Stadium to play some baseball in week 4. And I'm your commentator Skirt. I'm all alone today, but I'm gonna make the most of it. And that's mid tragedy number 1. And that should be gone. Yeah, it's gone. They're not gonna get there in time. Pretty standard for... No, actually, it's not standard. This is a rare way to start off this game because bones don't charge as much, but you love to see it because they can get it done as much as any other power hitter sometimes. Mid tragedy number 2. Alright, here comes K-Rool. Okay, I'm on base, but that's probably not stopping him unless he slaps. Gets over though. Will he be gunned out though? No, he won't, because Yoshi cannot throw to save his life. A double off. He just sends it right to Berto. Here come the Bows and their lineup. Interesting first 3 we have here. It's not often you see 2 great high trad slap hitters just being preceded by a Yoshi, but who knows, maybe Pink House can get done. Here comes Yellow Toad. Yikes. Not at all a bad pitching showcase from Green Magic Koopa. Off to a solid start for the Knights. Pink Yoshi is the one to get on base for Birdo. That is one Chem Link on. Not gonna make use of it though. Mid tragedy number 3. Here comes Yoshi. Nope, that's not Yoshi, that's Luigi. Alright, that's insane. That super dive was OD. But here comes Paratroopa. Paratroopers have been significantly buffed. We are gonna see if later on when the next Paratroopa gets on. Oh. As I was saying. Pardon Daisy's terrorist star pitch, but yeah, I also thought he was gonna jump it. It's weird. Damn. I'm pretty sure all of the outs so far have been doubled off or caught by Birdo so far, so she's having a great game defensively. Solid hit from Paratroopa number 2. That's a red Paratroopa. This could set up for a White Bones Grandy if Green Magic gets on base. He will not. Here comes the light blue core of Elboss, Baby Daisy, and regular Daisy. Green match with these star pitches and changeups, just icing out any attempt of offense that the Bows have. Next is Baby Daisy. Another star pitch. This is insane. It's not going to stop it though, because it gives Baby Daisy plenty of time to get the hit off and charge it. RBI chance for Daisy. I don't have that much faith that she's going to move Baby Daisy. Oh, wait, no. There is a change in pitching and Luigi's already out. Wow, what a play. What a play from I believe, the former Defensive Player of the Year, Green Guy. You don't usually see a dive like that from most super divers, but Green Guy, when it's time for him to perform, he shows up. Here comes the only homer and the only run scored so far. White Bones. Or Gray Bones, rather. Easy slap, starts off well. This should set up for King Boo, who is starred. So you would like to see something, well, it's getting on base. You don't hate it because it's setting up for K Rool, but you don't know if K Rool's gonna. That's not it's too high. I was gonna say, oh, it's copy because it's going slow, but there's just too much power behind it. So that's another home run for the Knights. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. All right. Solid slap. The rally continues. Luigi. Oh, wow. Oh, and Green Green Guy had doubts because he was sure Birdo had me and Gray Guy or Green Guy convinced that she was going to use suction catch, but no, she just waits for the fourth mid tragedy this game. Here comes Toadette. Charge. I don't hate the charge here, considering her slap is abysmal and Paratroopa is too slow to pick that up. So you would also like to see a charge from me as well, but by the looks of it, smart eye from the me, but at the very least, it's not a double play. Here comes YP. 2 consecutive slap hits could get Toadette on base, but the problem with that is that Piantas tend to slap and cause pop flies. Toads don't really have this problem as much, but they more so have a problem with bad contact on their slaps. Oh, missed dash. And that's the first score for the Bows. A para outfield can be pretty solid when it comes to like POW immunities and, you know, stuff like that. Height, is an important factor, the jumps. But when it comes to speed, bro, cannot rely on them. That's going to be the end of the inning. Are Yoshi's medium trash in this patch? If so, that's medium tragedy number 5. Oof. Right. Daisy's tired, but that's not going to stop her from throwing out another star pitch. Although it might backfire here. And when I say might, I mean it surely will. Birdo's coming in. Not a bad change at all. Not one bad change at all. Wow. That's a pretty nice double play by Fun Guy. Nice job, Fun Guy. Alright. Pretty much everybody on the Knights left the Magic Koopa stranded, so I'm not surprised that he tried to charge, but that still ends the inning. Brito for sure thought that was going straight into King Boo's head. Nice. Brito gets the star swing off. And Luigi has been kind of disappointing when it comes to picking up the slack after Magic Koopa left the bases. But regardless, Magic Koopa's there to clean up the defense. Baby Daisy up to bat. And that's straight to the Paratroopa. Easy money. Alright, this is the death lineup here for the Knights. The most threatening spot. Not only is the setting up of bases really scary for these 3 batters, but they can also just choose to charge and take matters into their own hands anytime they want, as shown earlier with the Bones home run and the K-Rool home run. So we see one slap that's going to add a base, that's going to add a multiplier on the power hitting for King Boo here due to the chemistry. It's going to be enough to get right over Pink Yas's head, and it leads to an instant RBI chance, whether K-Rool chooses to slap or chooses to charge. Unless he hits out. But he's probably... Actually, no, regardless if he hits out or not, because that's going to be a sac fly. Nope. My apologies. I was not aware of your lack of game, Pink Yoshi. They failed. Despite the insane speed of these outfielders, they just didn't have the height. Here's Green Guy. That's Green Guy. Anywho. Here's Luigi. I believe he's 1 for 3 so far. And he chooses to star swing. This might not turn out that well. It does. Just straight up wallops Daisy. There's no recovering from that. Are we going to see another mid-tragedy? Yes, we are. Mid-tragedy number 6. 666. My game lagged there. Is Daisy like that? Nope. Alright. Luigi trying his best to hold up their lead that they have stamped into the bows. Trying his best to keep the bases clean. An impressive catch from Pear. I for sure thought that was going to go down. Ideally, from these Miis, you would like to see charge hits, but that's not guaranteed since they're not power class, so that's an easy out. Alright. Paragoomba is another character that has been buffed for medium trash, and that's going to get down despite the bad contact. So, next up, his partner in crime. Birdo throwing nothing but straight shots. It's not phasing the Para crew at all. Though we'll see what Magic Koopa does with it. Ooh, that is one of the successful charge hits from Green Magic Koopa, and that's going to score another run. And just like that, we have the death lineup. That's another run. Can we see a double-digit lead? Just one more run. We're going to see a pitching switch here. Birdo has done nothing to solve it, and luckily, with the star, I believe, on Red Pianta, that allows him to become one of the planned pitchers for this lineup. Carol's gonna shoot another one. Unfortunately, Pink Yoshi's just not quite fast enough. That's gonna extend the lead to double digits. Green guy's gonna charge. It's gonna get down again. That's bases loaded for who? Well, who else but the captain? Let's see something. Straight down the middle. What the hell? That did not look like it was caught. I mean, I guess somebody home? Sure. Medium tragedy. 7. Left multiple people stranded, but it's okay when you put up 5 runs in one inning, making the lead 12-1. Red Pianta staring down Luigi's star pitch. That is one of the few times I've ever seen a slap get down in the face of Luigi's star pitch, but Red Pianta's just like that, I guess. Little Toad, let's see what you got. Gets on base as well. Let's see if we can see a comeback. Something with a bit of flair that Ace would have. Something ridiculous. Nope. That's a double play. Could that have been a triple? I don't know. But we don't doubt the former depoy. Look at him with respect as he picks off another terrible medium tragedy. That's number 8. Here's Paragoomba. It's been pretty solid so far, but Red Pianta's just throwing these hellish curveballs Luckily, oh, good hustle from Fun Guy. Love to see it. So, only one chance for Pear. Who's gonna take it. Ah, it's not enough. See, this is what the Bows would have wanted. What? Huh? Toadette with the Donovan Mitchell build that she set up on 2K. Little body with an insane wingspan, insane reach. Medium tragedy number 9, by the way. But what the hell was that catch? That was insane from Toadette. I for sure thought that was down. Damn. Still not enough. Nice job, green guy. Next is Daisy. Sure, Daisy, you definitely got that hit off. Congratulations. You lost by 11 runs, but it's okay. Because we got to see an amazing ball game here. The Knights take it away, obviously. Who else but the king? The second king on this team. To take it home, 150 batting score. Greybones wasn't that far behind. Luigi, pretty solid for his standards. He pitched decently well. Green guy going crazy in second base. That's going to do it.
We needed that win.